Chère Monique, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to address you today during your General Assembly. The current situation in Europe, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, poses many immediate challenges. When consumers shop online, and that was almost the only possible form of shopping over weeks, they are often exposed to rogue trading practices. Lots of protective equipment, such as face masks, that are offered online are not meeting the necessary safety requirements. And we see that more and more households are facing financial problems as their income is reduced due to the pandemic. We had also to help the consumers who are struggling with the cancellation of their travels or events. Your work as BEUC and as individual national consumer organizations has been crucial to support consumers in these difficult times. You also helped the Commission to defend one very basic but fundamental principle, that consumer protection must be upheld in the current crisis. I have been very clear on this from the beginning of the crisis. Yesterday, the Commission adopted a recommendation that aims to achieve exactly this. Member States, together with transport and travel business, should find solutions that make vouchers sufficiently attractive for consumers to accept them. This requires that vouchers are protected against insolvency, that they are reimbursable, and provide certain flexibility. If airlines or tour operators offer such vouchers, I encourage travelers and passengers to accept them. And I invite BEUC and its national member organizations to do the same. It must remain a voluntary choice of the consumer. In the longer perspective, we have to ensure that our consumer policies reflect the profound changes that the corona crisis has on our economies and societies. They should be combined with the priorities before the start of the crisis, which remain fully valid. Consumer empowerment in both the green and the digital transitions, consumer vulnerabilities including in financial services, enforcement of consumer laws, and international cooperation. For each of these priorities, we need to reflect what the post-COVID conditions will mean for the trust and transparency of responsibilities between authorities, consumers, and businesses, for better information to consumers, and combating false information, and for ensuring that consumers feel safe and reassured both online and offline. This will be reflected in the new consumer agenda that I want to present still this year. Apart from a public consultation, we plan other stakeholder consultation actions, and we will launch them as soon as the situation allows so. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude by wishing you successful discussions during your General Assembly. I look forward to continuing the work to jointly achieve the best result for the consumers.